Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Edgar. Welcome to Go Fast RC. Today we're going to be talking about something very cool that you guys have recently seen on the channel that I've done a lot of work to. And I recently found out that Gatorade comes in a can. So, let's get into it. So this is the current state of the LST2 Raminator. So I got probably close to about 8 hours invested in cleaning the truck and getting it all rebuilt. It is nowhere near complete yet. There's still a few things that I do have to buy, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like right now, just so you can kind of see when I first got it, the process of me building it, running. So that's kind of the whole point of this video. So we're going to take the body off, which we'll talk about in a second. But here's the truck. It's all cleaned up. It looks really good. This thing doesn't have a whole bunch of scratches and stuff on it. So, I mean, the rear's a little rough. I mean, it could be better. But it could definitely be a lot worse. I've seen trucks that are way worse than that. The shocks, absolutely zero leaks out of these shocks once I put fresh fluid in them. So that's awesome. The Losi shocks are always freaking sweet. The diffs were in excellent shape as well. Everything was torn apart almost to a kit and then cleaned up and put back together. So this truck is damn near immaculate besides the scratches and stuff on the bottom. I also did work on the engine. So I did clean out the crankcase and all that. Use a little purple power, got rid of the varnish and stuff that was in the engine and in the crankcase. I did use some brake clean, some heat, some WD-40, some PP blaster to get this carburetor working properly again. I did look at the O-rings. They look to be in semi decent shape. The engine has a ton of pinch, like it's insane. It's freaking, there can't be that much runtime on this truck. I still have yet to test the servos. I'm going to take the receiver and the battery out of this one and put it in this guy just so I can see if the servos work, and then the servo and battery going back into the blue LST. The only thing I need for the chassis at this point is an air filter for the engine, but I'm just going to use a Mugen air filter because one, I have a crap ton of them, and two, I used it on the blue LST and they work just fine in these air filter housings. You might notice that the exhaust isn't on it, and that's for two reasons. The coupler that's on it, this is actually HPI coupler, but it doesn't work that good. The original coupler that was on it, or gasket, whatever you want to call it, it like is all tore up, and I don't really want to run this. The other thing that I need, which is pretty much the last thing besides electronics, is the exhaust hanger. But I'm really hoping that these two work, because if these servos work, all I need is a battery and a receiver and some fuel line, and the truck should be good to go after I order this. Alright, so this is the body, and as you guys can tell, it's not all flaccid anymore. It's actually kind of straight. It looks pretty good, and honestly, it's kind of jank, but it works. I used a whole bunch of hot glue on this thing to get it to stay together in one piece. This isn't totally done yet though. I am gonna be doing some drywall tape and shoe glue on the inside of this body, just to ensure that if the truck rolls over, or if something falls on the truck, if one of my dogs smacks their tail against the body, nothing else is going to happen to it. I won't get any new cracks or anything like that. But yeah, like I had to do all kinds of, so I wouldn't necessarily call these dimes. I'd call them globs, but I did have to do a whole bunch of globs to this body just to make sure it's going to stay together and stay straight when it's on the truck. Especially the biggest thing was back here. Actually this corner. The biggest thing was this corner right here. because all of this was all cracked. All this was cracked right here. This side was cracked as well in this little spot. So the entire bed would hang down, or the entire bed would kink up because of the body post. But yeah, the body's in actually decent shape now that it's straight. So there's no sagging or anything. There's no twisting anymore. It's still a little fragile. I'm scared to like have my dog get too close to it and smack it with her tail. I'm really excited to get this thing running, so that way I can see it run, play with it, and have fun with it, but also so that way you guys can see it run, because I know I'm not the only one that really likes this truck. So yeah, that's just a quick little update on the LST Raminator. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for a running video on this bad girl. Alright guys, peace.